Hey everyone, today we're diving into a topic of critical importance, and that's the impact of smartphone and social media use on kids' mental health, and why face-to-face interaction and natural forms of communication are so important. So let's dive right into it. First off, the data is striking. Studies like the one from Sapien Labs, looking at over 100,000 young adults, show that kids who get smartphones before the age of 13 face serious mental health challenges. We're talking up to 20% higher rates of severe suicidal thoughts, increased aggression, and struggles with emotional regulation. The younger the kid gets the phone, the worse it gets. So why is this happening? Smartphones and social media, they're digital environments that shape how kids think and feel. One of the big issues is social comparison. Social media bombards kids with curated and unrealistic images of beauty, success, and happiness. Young brains who are still figuring out who they are internalize this, and it leads to lower self-worth and anxiety. Then there's the issue of sleep disruption. The blue light from screens messes with melatonin, and late night scrolling keeps kids up. We know that this tanks mood and focus. Then there's the issue of cyberbullying. Where kids once could have an escape, either at home or elsewhere, with smartphones, bullying can travel with them everywhere, right in their pocket. And let's not forget the addictive nature of these apps. Those likes, notifications, and endless feeds are designed to keep kids hooked. It triggers dopamine and gives them hits that make it hard to step away. Now you might be thinking, but everyone's on these platforms. So kids need phones to stay connected, right? That's a real pressure that parents face, and it's tough. This everyone does it mindset makes it feel like giving a 10-year-old a smartphone is the only way to avoid social isolation. But here's the thing. That logic is fueling a cycle that's harming our kids. The more we normalize early smartphone use, the harder it is to break free. So why does face-to-face interaction matter so much? Because humans are wired for it. When kids talk in person, they learn to read body language. They learn to read tone and facial expressions. This all builds social skills. These are things a screen can't teach. In-person conversations create deeper connections, whether it's joking with friends or having a heart-to-heart with family. Natural communication, like playing outside or sharing a meal, lets kids be present, not distracted by notifications. It's in these moments that they develop a sense of self that isn't tied to likes or followers. Research backs this up. Studies show that kids with more face-to-face time have lower rates of depression and anxiety. Activities like team sports, art classes, or even just hanging out with friends without devices fosters creativity and confidence. These interactions teach kids how to navigate conflict, share and build trust, all skills that are critical for life, but get shortchanged when screens dominate. So what can we do? First, delay smartphone access as long as possible, ideally until high school. But if that feels tough or not doable, at the very least, set clear boundaries. Things like no phones at night, limited social media apps, and encouraging device-free zones like at the dinner table. Schools and parents can work together to create phone-free environments so kids aren't left out for not having one. And most importantly, prioritize real-world activities. Get kids outside, into hobbies, or talking face-to-face with friends and family. These natural forms of connection are like mental health fuel for our children. Smartphones and social media, they're not inherently bad or evil, but giving them to young kids before they are ready can do real harm. It's time to rethink the everyone does it excuse and focus on what kids really need. Genuine in-person connection to grow into healthy, happy adults. Thank you for watching.